Hello, good day. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shanice from Shanice DK Designs, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my experience being on Etsy for 1 year. Well, almost 1 year. I'll be 1 year on Etsy in December. I got on Etsy in December of 2020. We're in November of 2021. So that is almost 1 year since I've been on Etsy. And I'm going to tell you how much I made. I'm going to tell you how many sales I have. I'm also going to put the link down in my description box so you can check out my shop. So Shanice DK Designs is a brand that sells printables, planners, sticky notes, and I'm currently working on adding some bookmarks to the shop. And we sell all of these items to help you manage your thoughts and to-dos. So I got on Etsy in December of 2020. It is now November 2021. So I've been on Etsy for 11 months. And it has been an interesting journey. It has some ups, it has some downs. Overall, I would say it's a good experience. I feel like right now in my 11th month is when I'm really learning and trying to understand the platform. And I'm going to get into that as I go through the video. So I really got on Etsy in December of 2020 because I had created a product and I really wanted a place to market that product. Well, to put that product up for a sale. I have a blog, faithandturtles.com, where I talk about locks. I talk about living life with locks and how you can care about your locks. And so I created the locked hair journal and I wanted to list this for sale. So I decided to go on Etsy. Right now I have it as a printable, but this started out as just a digital file with only 1 month. And it did well. I want to say I sold about 60 digital copies of it, which for me was amazing. Well, is amazing. And now I have it as a printable. And as I said earlier, if you watched my Amazon KDP journey, this is the reason why I started an Amazon KDP as well. So this book is kind of like my baby, this journal. So it's a full 12-month hair journal. And as I said, I have this physical copy, but it started out as a digital product on Etsy. So my total year on Etsy is very different from most of the videos here on YouTube. A lot of the videos here on YouTube are focused on making $1,000 in your first month. And my experience was nothing like that. So here I'm looking at my computer and I have 86 sales on Etsy, 86 sales, and this is my 11th month. I have 19 favorites to my shop, and I have 7 reviews. I have 7 5-star reviews, but to be fair, 2 of those are probably from my mom, okay? Because my mom, she supports me a lot. And she uses my product, so she buys it and she leaves a review. So let's take away the 2 from my mom and we can say I have 5 reviews. So I have 86 sales, take away 2 sales from my mom, so 84 sales. And I have 5 reviews. So that's my year, you know, and that's not a year of hard work, to be quite honest with you. I listed my first product and I feel like I added maybe 3 more hurry come up products just to have something in my shop. A few months after that, I heard someone say you need at least 10 products for people to even be able to find you on Etsy. And so I added a couple more products to get up to the 10. And then I left it there. And I continued working because I'm a teacher. And I just could never find the time, being in my first year of teaching, now starting to open a shop. I was still working to get fully certified as a teacher, because when you become a teacher, and this is not a tangent, when you become a teacher, if you take an alternative route to teaching, which I did, then you have to take a certain amount of courses and programs in order for you to fully become a teacher. So I was going through my teaching courses. I was in my very first year of teaching. It was a pandemic. I was dealing with going to work with the pandemic. I had some students virtual. It was a lot going on. And I did not get the time to focus any efforts into Etsy. So Etsy literally was just kind of being run by my blog, which I also did not have time to put any work or effort into. So I had 1 post on my blog, which did really well on Google. it's called How to Wash Starter Locks, right? So if you search How to Wash Starter Locks, my blog post, faithandturtles.com, is one of the top posts that you're gonna see on Google. And that post actually drove a lot of the sales for the digital version of this that I had on Etsy. And when you look at your analytics, it tells you where your viewers are coming from. And I saw that a lot of my viewers to this product were coming from my blog, which again, I was not doing any work on my blog. Maybe if I was, so this is kind of like a reflection video, right? So maybe if I was kind of doing some of that work, posting more articles, right? Perhaps requiring other bloggers or asking other bloggers to share on my blog so I can share on their blog and put a link back to my article, just things like that. Content marketing. If I was doing some of those content marketing pieces, I feel like I would have definitely had a better turnout. So that's one thing that I would suggest if you're getting on Etsy. You need to have a good marketing strategy so that you can bring your own traffic to Etsy to purchase your items. Another thing that I learned was that I didn't have products that people were searching for. So my book is great, right? My journal is great. I put a lot of time into it. I put a lot of effort into it. I tried to make it really be great. However, people were not really searching for a locked hair journal. It's kind of a category that I really created, right? People search for natural hair journals, but not a lot of people search for locked hair journals. And so it was kind of a niche category that I created. And so what I learned is that when you have such a niche category, you have to do the bulk of your marketing because it's not something that is in demand. So that is a lesson that I'm walking away with in my 11th month on Etsy. So what did I start doing? How did I improve? I took some time and I kind of delved in and looked at my analytics, right? I kind of looked at where I was, and I'm setting my goals for where I want to be, right? I don't want to abandon Etsy. I definitely do have a goal to work full-time for myself at home. I want to build a business that is strong and solid and able to sustain my family. And so abandoning Etsy is not an option for me. So what I need to do is I need to figure out how I'm going to move forward, right? How am I going to get this from 86 sales up to enough sales that I can be able to sustain myself and my family? Well, my family to be, because I don't have any kids yet, but gotta think for the future, right? So some things that I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of adding some physical products, some things that I can actually ship to buyers, because I've noticed that it's hard to make it in this digital space when you're selling digital products because there are so many people selling digital products. Not saying you can't make it in a market that's oversaturated. You very much can. You just need to be able to put in the work, or you need to be able to find that area that you can kind of squeeze into. And that is hard to do when you have a full-time job. So for me right now, my focus is trying to find products that people are actually going to be searching for. So that's one. And two, trying to market those products in a way that is super beneficial to me and my business. So I want to focus more on my blog because I get traffic from that. I get some sales from that, and I get AdSense revenue from that. So that is beneficial for me to focus on. I also want to focus on YouTube. I want to create content on YouTube. I want to share what I'm doing with my products. I want to promote my store because, again, that can add revenue to my business. So that is one thing that I really want to focus on moving forward, is using platforms or using marketing strategies that are also going to be adding revenue to my business. Let me know in the comments if that made sense, because all that just flew into my head just now and I feel like I said something there. The next thing I want to do is add physical products, right? So a part of adding what people are searching for is adding physical products. So one thing I created, and I just added this to my Etsy shop, is the Just Blessed sticky notes. So these are custom made. Well, I don't do custom for other people yet, but I made this and I got it printed. It's a pack of 50, or it's a set of 50 sheets. And I have these currently listed. I also did a couple more, and I have those on their way coming in. I'm gonna list those and see how those do. Another thing I'm thinking of adding are bookmarks. So I read a lot. I use a lot of books, just even my journal. Sometimes I'm journaling and I want to know where I left off in my journal. So bookmarks are something that I want to add to my shop. And so those are the two products that I'm going to try to focus on. I'm still going to try to keep adding digital products, but I'm realizing that I need to do a lot of keyword research, right? I need to do a lot of research on keywords that people are searching for and that there's not a lot of competition. And this is same with Amazon KDP is what I'm noticing. It's all about the keywords. And so I'm spending my time learning. I'm spending my time trying to figure out those strategies and how to implement them so that it can benefit me and my business. Because I really do believe in my business. I believe that what I'm producing and what I do is necessary and it's needed. And I just need to find a way to make it work. You know, I grew up and I didn't see many people who looked like me on items. And so I want to create items with people that look like me. That is my passion. That is what I want to do. And I know that once I focus on those things, I will be successful. So I hope you found this video helpful. I shared a little bit of tips. I told you where I was, and I made sure to let you know that it can work. So even if you're like, I'm struggling on Etsy too, I have 20 sales and I've been on Etsy for a year, it's okay. Find out where you can revamp, right? Go back, look at where you are, plan out where you want to be, and I believe you will get there. See you in my next one. Make sure to subscribe. Bye.